What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Back again for another episode. My name is Jeremiah.
Lil John.
And today we got
Anthem, man.
We got these terrible guests here.
and
Unfortunate.
It's your boy Jay.
AKA
Stop
Snap.
trolling.
okay, I wasn't gonna do all that, but this is what we doing now.
Go cool.
I was gonna let him give his proper introduction. Respect that, man.
Respect. Give it.
You know?
Give it. My fault.
Well,
my fault,
if
y'all.
you've been following the show, I don't really have to, I'm just talking about me personally,
Well,
'Cause
if
I've been on here
someone
before, so I'm saying,
let
like,
the new followers, let the new subs know who you are.
how many subs did y'all get so far?
We like 800 right now.
Okay.
Almost 1,000.
What's up?
We're going higher.
Anthem, man. AK Snap, man. Love all y'all.
That's some new shit to me. I ain't never heard his name couldn't be called that before.
Yeah, other people call it to me. You good, little man. Lil John.
Yeah.
Lil John TV.
Yeah.
All right, enough of all this.
Yeah. Cut him
Enough of
off.
all this.
That's an OG.
All right, check it out. But keep tuning in, keep supporting. I thank you for all the support. Follow us on every platform, including Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google Podcasts, Goody Podcasts. You know all that. Continue to grow with us as we grow with you. And subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube, because today is going to be very interesting.
Facts.
But you know how we started off, heated, preheated, or chill. Like that. It's for the people that, well, you probably don't know. Heated, preheated, chill, it's basically just saying how you feeling. How you feeling? So are you heated? Are you preheated? Or chill? That's the name of the show, the Heated Podcast. It's basic 1 + 1 = 2, 4 + 4 = 8. Simple math.
Simple.
Simple concept.
So,
I'll start it off. Am I heated, preheated, chill? I'm pretty chill. I had a couple of problems at the bank, which is why I was, a couple minutes late. But other than that, I can't really complain. I could be 6 feet under. I could be in an early grade, but I'm here to see another day. So,
yes, sir.
yeah, I'm chill. Oh damn, that's not wrong.
All right.
For sure.
How you feeling, Jay? Are you heated, preheated, or chill?
I'm pretty chill for the most part, I've just been working on myself, trying to get my mental right, because as we all know, mental health is important. So I would, tell everybody, like, if you're going through something, seek help, because, we all going through something in life. So, for the most part, I've just been, to myself, working on myself so I can become the best version of myself. So
I agree.
Oh, facts.
Righteous.
I'm with it.
Respect.
Stop for that.
Respect.
Good stuff, man. That's good
John, how you feeling? Are you heated, preheated, or chill, man? How you feeling?
Pretty chill, Have been doing too much this week. I just been in the house. I be an introvert some days, and I like to stay in the house to myself, and I feel safe and comfortable in the house. So I'm chilling at the house.
Chilling at the house.
Chilling at the
Just chilling at the house. Okay, I respect it, John. Give a hand clap for John chilling at the house. Okay. Ed, man, how you feeling, man? You made it finally.
Mr. Snack Man.
Drove all the miles.
Yeah.
All the miles.
Before I answer that question, I'd like to say I appreciate everybody for y'all inviting me here to this podcast.
We appreciate you, man.
I've been waiting to get on here. You know what I'm saying? My man Jero, Jamel, Lil John, some OGs, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Helped on
geez.
their YouTubes and everything and stuff. But yes, I have.
What?
What did he say? I ain't really hear you. I just zoned out. I was just shaking my head like in fake appreciation. What did he say something else? That
I don't
was
know.
it blasphemous? Was it crazy?
I said it helped around
No,
the YouTube.
I don't think it was crazy.
That wasn't crazy. I said it helped around the YouTube.
Okay, I
Yeah.
respect it. I respect it.
I mean,
No, because the way y'all was looking, I was just like, how you do like the fake appreciation, like nah, like yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't saying nothing blasphemous yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty chill and a mix of preheated. You know what I'm saying? I'm preheated because I'm ready to be on this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
It's the heated podcast. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So let's get
He on go mode.
Yeah, I'm on go mode. I just got off
Damn.
work. Let's get this pop.
Damn,
I paid
okay.
today. Let's go.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for coming, man. Like I said,
Yes, sir.
you didn't have to be here, but you made time, and I appreciate every person that comes with it, no matter what our differences may be. I always appreciate people for taking the time out of their day when they could be doing something else. Jay, I appreciate you also. You could have been
For
doing
sure.
something else,
Yeah.
but you decided to, step out and step up to the plate,
To the plate.
And that's what we doing today. We stepping up to the plate.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
No problem. You're always welcome. As long as you don't do nothing crazy, too crazy. Like if you catch a murder charge or something,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I'm not going.
By the way, I don't advocate violence. So
I'm not going.
I don't know. What
I'm just. No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. People usually say,
Was that a?
no, because people will
Bro,
play
I
that
don't know if
back.
that was a a shot at me.
People
or,
will play that back. You know, people will play that back and be like, he said he will always stick through me through thick and thin. And he'll do something crazy 10 years from now and be like, see, he's a fake dude.
Hey, who
He's
knows?
fake.
Who knows what happens
But
10
like,
years from now?
no, man, you
Well,
got caught stealing.
with all that talking, I commit murder charges on the basketball court and football field. So let's get this started.
All right.
The person right next to me knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, been
All
already.
right.
We just
Okay. Well,
it's just
well. We starting it off.
yeah.
We starting off with a new segment, a new thing that we doing on the Heated Podcast. It's a series called Prove It. That's what we calling it. We calling it Prove It. I know it kind of may not sound the best for right now, but that's what we gonna go with for right now.
My idea was called baked.
No, we know why he wants to call it
We
baked.
can call it oven.
Oh, we all know why you
Or
want
a
to call
pot.
it baked.
Oven.
Right.
Yeah.
We gonna call it Prove It for now. Hopefully we get a better name.
you
Let us
funny,
know.
man?
Let us know in the comment section if we can come up with a better name. But for right now, the segment is called Prove It, and Prove It basically is a debate segment. It's a debate segment. We have a bowl, in this case a candle holder,
Mystery jar.
you know, full of different arguments, different topics that have been like mostly debated in sports today, since today is mostly about sports and basketball and NBA related type topics.
Facts.
And in this, basically the two contestants, which are Jay and Ant, will basically pull from the candle holder, hand it to me or John as the moderator, and we'll read off the question or topic, and they both get 3 minutes to make their claim for whatever the topic or debate may be. So whether, let's say, for example, let's say the debate or topic is, are cheese sandwiches better than jelly sandwiches?
What?
I'm just
He's
giving
giving
a
an
real.
Peanut butter and jelly.
I'm giving an example.
He's giving an
Jelly
example.
I'm giving an example.
All right, Smuckers.
Are
Oh.
smokers better than sober people?
Yes.
Speaking of smoke,
It's just an example. I'm not taking no shots at
What you
nobody,
trying to say? What's
but
going
if you
on?
take it how you want to take it.
What's going
Just
on?
an example. It's just an example.
Example.
I think he got something against baked.
I'm not
Joe.
saying
he might
nothing.
got something against.
Hey, live
He
your
a hater.
life. Live
He
your
a
life.
hater.
Live your life. I just choose, to live a certain life. Hey, everybody got their own way. But
She discriminated.
let's say that's the example, right? They would let's say Jay would hand that to me. I would read it off, and then after that, Jay would get 3 minutes to give his reason for, let's say he's advocating for sober people. And in his case, he's advocating for, high people or people that's off a certain substance.
What the hell?
It's just an example.
What's going on?
They both get their 3 minutes. Jay gets 3 minutes to come back and rebuttal. He gets 3 minutes, and he gets 3 minutes to come back and rebuttal. And at the end, they both get 1 minute for their closing statements in case. And then at the end of that debate for that topic, me and John, we basically give our critique. We basically be Simon Cowell and Randy Jackson, and we decide who had the better argument. I pointed to myself, Randy Jackson. He's a little tougher.
Right.
It's a no for me, dog. So that's what we doing. And that's what Prove It is all about. It's about proving your point and making your case. I believe in in the scriptures that says prove all things. Prove all things. You can look it up. For the people that's spiritual out there, not trying to rain on anybody's parade. That's an atheist. But
What?
my condolences if you are. Now, to start it off, who wants to pull from the candle holder? Oh, he gave it to Jay. Oh, you think this is easy? Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
Papa Doc. Yeah,
Jay's pulling from the jar.
Oh, he pulling the first one.
Let me get that. Thank you, sir. No, you good. You good. You still, it's a learning process. It's the first time we ever did. It's the first of its time. First of its time. Why I feel like Silver?
different.
I feel like Adam Silver pulling the cut.
Number 2 draft pick.
All right. So
Charlotte
the first topic of Prove It. Who was the biggest reason the league became as profitable as it is today? So you get A, LeBron, B, Michael Jordan, C, Stephen Curry, or D, Shaquille O'Neal. You started off, Jay. Who do you think is the reason that the league basically became, because it started off, the league didn't have that much money, and then over the years, it became more and more profitable, largely due to the star. So which star, in your opinion, is the reason the league took off like that? Who do you think brought the money and generated the most revenue for the league?
I would probably say LeBron James.
Okay, LeBron. Hold on, let me set the time. See, I'm tweaking too. I ain't even ready. And go ahead, make your point. You got 3 minutes.
And yeah, I believe he made the league the most popular in terms of like off the court, well, even on the court when it came to like, actually having the power to like go to whatever team you want to go to after a certain amount of seasons you didn't play with your own team. And I just feel like LeBron James has, actually gave that power to other players to actually, just take it into their own hands and actually like, go to whatever team they want to go to, especially if they felt like the team that they were on wasn't as successful as they would like it to be. And so, you might get a lot of mixed reviews, but I just feel like, personally, I feel like LeBron James has actually been the most impactful as far as, changing the league.
So you thought you're saying making the case that because he was the most impactful, that's why he brought the most money and revenue into the league. That's what you're saying.
Well, one of the reasons.
One of the reasons.
Believe,
Any other reasons? You got about 2 minutes left. You don't have to use the whole time if you don't want to. You just say I'll give my time.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Yeah.
All right, okay. That's his point. Y'all heard the points. And
The points.
let me restate the question again, just so you hear.
Oh, I heard.
Who was the biggest reason the league became as profitable as it is today? LeBron, MJ, Steph, or Shaq? The floor is yours.
Well, when we talk about profitable and changing the league, I do agree with Jay to a certain extent. I will also say LeBron James to a certain extent. I would say off the court and what LeBron does in the offseason, he changed the whole entire NBA by far with that. No other NBA player has been able to do that, the way how he exercises himself and the way how he shares his opinion around the league and how he can control the league in so many different ways. I feel like LeBron is the GOAT when it comes to that. However, Stephen Curry has ended NBA careers without even trying to end NBA careers off the court and on the court. If you can't shoot a mid-range or a three, you're not in the league at all at this point. You see, I can also prove an example. You got Jahlil Okafor, a top 10 draft pick. He was amazing.
Man.
And then when Stephen Curry and other shooters come in the league, he was getting bounced around teams, bounce, and now look at him now. He's not playing
Pretty
at
much
all.
out the league.
Yeah, he's out the
True
league
story.
now.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to see, players lose their jobs and stuff like that, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
to a certain, and now I don't agree with this at all before I say this, but now you got, kids, we talking about, revenue and, seeing the future. You got kids now when they shoot a little basket in the basket or anything, or a little paper ball into a trash can, they're saying Curry now instead of Kobe. I don't agree. I used to always say Kobe, but now people that's younger are saying Curry. You never heard people say LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with Jay to a certain extent. I feel like LeBron does share the most profit. Like any team LeBron goes to, that team is getting a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Millions, if not billions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with that. But on the court, Stephen Darnell Curry or Wardell Curry, whatever his middle name is.
It's Wardell.
Wardell Curry.
I don't know where Darnell came from, but I get it.
Darnell.
Yeah, Darnell Wardell.
Yes, man.
That man changed the league so much right now. And the way we see so many points being scored in the league is all due, I think, to Stephen Curry. The way how he revolutionized the 3-point game.
That's true. Okay.
That's my time.
So you're saying, just to be clear, you're saying Stephen Curry is the reason the league is as profitable as it is today. You're saying out of all those 4 players I mentioned, I'm just trying to get you on the answer.
It's like a 50-50. I agree with
You say
him,
both.
Yeah.
but at the same time, Stephen Curry changed everything.
So it's 50-50 between them. You saying it's not just LeBron, it's
It's
both
not
of
just
those.
LeBron. I'll say both. Out of those 4 options, Stephen Curry and LeBron.
Okay. Well, Jay, you have 3 minutes to respond to that. The floor is yours.
Yeah, like I said, you can make a case that Steph Curry has, made a big impact on the league. But and also to add to LeBron James too, now that I think about it, he gets players paid.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, any team he goes to is guaranteed to look at players like Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith and them. Like, you know, it's like he'll definitely get the players paid if you're on his team, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I feel like he's been the most impactful, you know. But yeah.
Okay. So you sticking with LeBron?
Yes, sir.
Let's restart this. Got to be an easier way to do this. What? Go right ahead. What's your retort to that?
I pretty much agree with him. I mean, that's totally true. LeBron can recruit anybody. LeBron can go to the GM and be like, I need this person on the team right now.
Yeah.
I mean, look what he did with that Cavs team. That man brought D Rose, Isaiah Thomas, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. Even though that team flopped horribly,
Oh my God.
he still went to the GM and recruited that entire team and got at least my man D Rose paid. So I at least respect him for that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I completely agree with him that. There ain't nothing I disagree with that. And yeah, that's my time.
Okay. All right, so y'all got 1 minute to give y'all final closing statements, and then me and John, Simon Cowell, and Randy Jackson will step in.
I'm an Englishman.
You ready, Jay?
Yep.
Let's get it.
Yeah, the last thing I'll say is, you know, as far as off the court, I feel like LeBron James is the biggest voice when it comes to, like, politics and, like, you know, things of that nature. Like, the fact that you can be able to speak out when you have people the likes of Michael Jordan who I wouldn't say he would never speak out. He just chose not to speak out because, like, you know, everybody knows the famous quote, you know, what was the quote about? He said something about people get paid too, politics get paid too, or politics wear sneakers too, or something like that.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
I know you're talking about when Nike was doing the whole marketing thing. The problem Nike was look. I ain't gonna take away from your time. I get it.
You good.
You got 15 seconds. I ain't gonna take away from your time.
But you know,
I know what you're talking about.
Point I'm trying to make is like he said, they get paid too, or they wear the sneakers too. So he knew to like the wisest thing for him to do is shy away from stuff like that because he didn't want to take away from them buying the shoes. So I just feel like LeBron James had a big voice.
All right. Okay, Jay, I hear you. And what's your final statements?
Who were those two other people besides Curry and LeBron? It was Shaq
and I think, oh Lord.
Michael Jordan.
Shaq and Michael Jordan.
Okay, yeah. So Michael Jordan, he most definitely did change the league with, like, you know, shoe deals and, you know, making players make money. Yeah. Outside of the court too, but Shaq. I mean, and I don't think none of us have to talk about Shaq. I mean, yes, Shaq did his thing, but nowhere near close to those three at all. But I wouldn't be mad if someone did say Michael Jordan, but at the same time, I can really counter argument that, like, Stephen Curry. Come on now, let's be real. We all know how we all play basketball now, and then you got LeBron James, arguably the best player that we've ever seen with our own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Wow, he changed the game off and on the court. Yeah. Everything that he says and do is going to impact anything, no matter what. That's it.
Ruggy? Oh, okay. Okay, hold on.
Here, LeBron.
All right. So
shaking.
Now it's time for the judges to come in. You want to go first with me?
Yeah, I'll talk.
Go ahead, Simon.
You've been talking all day. Well, both of y'all, I'll just say that I agree. All four of those options, the players have made an impact on and off the court. I can go down the list. Michael Jordan with the shoes. No one would be having no shoe game if it wasn't for MJ. Everybody talking about the Jordans. We was talking about the shit since the 80s. The 90s, it was featured in movies. How people wanted some Jordans. And so today, the people buying the same Jordans today. Keep getting refurbished, renewed, all that. And I still will rock some. Different colorways. Like, come on, man. It works. You got Shaq. You talking about, you're sleeping on Shaq. Like, Shaq getting money out here. He doing all his side hustles.
Compared to those three, nothing.
He got restaurants. He a DJ. He a police officer.
Yeah.
Like, he a certified, like deputy. Like, he's certified. He got a whole certificate and all. Like, he got a, like I said, he's a real life trained DJ. He does insurance deals. He got, like, he making money. Like he got a whole bunch of deals, so that's good. And like because you don't be seeing an athlete do this much activity like in the world like that, like what Shaq doing. Because you don't even see LeBron just going all over the place. But even though he doing some movies though, so that's nice.
Yeah.
And which leads me to LeBron, that no one shoots the ball and says like LeBron. That's kind of crazy, but you can't lie. In 2K, who always want to dunk like? We all want to dunk like LeBron because you already know how crazy he gets, and we all want to dunk the ball. Even in real life, you want to dunk the ball like LeBron, because I mean, one of the best in-game dunkers in the NBA.
It'd help if he was actually in a dunk contest. I'm just.
It would have been something. It would have been something, and he could have won. But I mean, that wasn't his style.
I
But-
beg your pardon.
Continue.
Hater. But
I
I'm just saying, you gonna lie, like he ain't one of the best in-game dunkers in all time. But
Right.
but speaking of game, I'm gonna lead to Steph Curry. I mean, obviously he broke 2K and he broke the children of this generation. It's sad because I ain't gonna lie, that's the first time I heard someone say like they changed the name from Kobe to Curry.
Yeah, I ain't
So,
never heard
I-
of that.
I
That's
ain't never
even
heard that
crazy to
before.
me.
No, I heard that off my little brother's school. I
They
went to a
gotta be
school.
I
young.
never heard that
and I
before.
saw the kids.
Yeah.
I saw the kids. They was screaming, "Curry, Curry,"
Yeah.
and I was
They
like,
gotta be some youngest.
and
I
yeah,
ain't
they
never-
young. Yeah, my little brother only 10 years old.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
Bruh.
Like they're little kids.
It's
And I-
just
and-
it's new generation. It's new.
Crazy
and-
how things change, right?
yeah.
And the way Steph he playing, so you know he gonna play for a while. He gonna play till like he 38 too. So the way he can, I mean, the shot not slowing down. He's still going crazy.
Yeah.
So especially with like you said with the new kids, like the styles, like when you shoot and now people just doing this. So
Yeah.
it says a lot because that's first of all you got the Chef Curry. Remember that when he first came out, that was like 2014, 2015. I was still in high school at the time. Beautiful times when he went back to the finals.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how all four of those NBA players had a great impact on the game, and it just says a lot. But in closing, LeBron is the most impactful player.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Okay, I'm gonna touch on this real
he's
quick.
an all-time great. You
I'm
can't.
gonna touch on this
You
real
gonna
quick.
you
Hold
gonna
on.
deny his power?
Cause I didn't heard you say a lot of mumble. First off,
there
like,
was one thing
first
I had a
off,
question.
First off.
Yeah.
I think,
let's get heated. Come on.
I think there's a big confusion between all three of y'all, especially you. You big, really confused.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I think it's just a blunt they got out there, and they got like it's like confusion is a strand. He just put
Right.
confusion in there, and just
Okay.
mumbled it, crumbled it up, and just said confusion.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah. Right.
First of all,
State
the
your
question
Point of order.
the question was profitable. Who was the most profitable player? I don't know how this got to most impactful.
Impact.
I got
But you
Jay.
know he is.
No, I got
Well,
no.
you can make
Listen,
an
listen,
argument.
listen, no,
You
listen,
can
listen,
still make
listen.
LeBron.
No,
Come on now.
listen.
No, go ahead, let him-
Listen. I get what you're saying. You can jump it, but I'm saying I get when Jay brought up impactful, but he still kept it in the realm of like, okay, why is it making you profitable? Because
Right.
obviously to be impactful, that's going to affect profit, that's going to affect sales, that's going to drive
Right.
revenue.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you going off on a tangent and talking about
But I did.
the way somebody dunked.
No.
You talking about
I
Shaq?
mean-
He a DJ.
No.
He a DJ.
I'm
What the
talking
hell
about-
they got? That's
making
not
money.
that's not in
He
the
making
game.
money on the-
That's when he
he make-
retired and he a
but he
40,
still-
45, 55-year-old
Right,
man with a
that-
big
I
ass
was-
nose.
let's talk about that.
What they got to do? You talking about? And then
I give you that. I
at
give you
the
that.
end.
I give you that.
And then at the
I
end,
give
you got the
that.
nerve to say,
Okay.
and I'm getting on you. I don't know why I'm debating. I'm supposed to be judges, but I
Yeah,
gotta get on you now.
Exactly. You debate like you
You
take
got
the
up
time
there,
away.
brother.
You take the
At the
time away.
end,
He didn't even have his turn
didn't
yet.
this dude get up there and say at
What?
the end, and that's why I think that's the most impactful. You should have said profitable.
Impactful.
Something.
I mean,
This is why I gotta vet
Are we
my
gonna-
judges.
are we gonna- are we
I gotta
gonna lie
vet
and
my
say they not getting
judges.
money out here?
I gotta
Are
vet.
we
I
gonna
knew
lie?
I should have got a white boy
They're
in
not
here
getting money?
because this type of stuff you're doing,
Right.
you don't stay on track.
Hey.
You don't stay
Hey,
focused.
can we
did I
get
lie?
a shots fired?
but did I lie?
Like damn.
Did I lie?
No, but you going off subject.
But
But
you-
you talking about impactful.
Impactful. They still get
I
more
told
money,
you it's a
so-
strand out there called confusion.
I mean, come on now. Did I lie?
you cannot be. You can tell the truth, but if it's not on subject, it don't matter.
It's just on subject.
You always talking about
It's
don't
on-
lie.
It's on subject. It's
I
a
honestly,
loophole.
now-
It's a
I
loophole
honestly
now.
believe though that there is a strand of weed out there
Called
called confusion
confusion.
because with the way the world is going nowadays,
Hold on.
It's
Don't go
confusing.
yet.
it's whew,
But to address y'all real quick. I would say
I would
it
say.
seemed like it's a draw because y'all came with the same points. Would you say it's a draw?
Yes.
Basically,
Yeah.
a draw. I would say it's a
Yeah.
draw on this topic because y'all came with the same similar points. It seemed like I was advocating for the same. He brought in LeBron as well. I can see why LeBron. I could definitely say LeBron has helped with revenue.
Yeah.
Impact, something different. That's what I'm trying to say. Impact and revenue are something completely different. Even though they can intertwine at every now and then, because you got to have impact.
And these players,
that's why I brought up Curry and him, like in the careers with other
Curry,
people.
he definitely helped it,
That's like something huge.
I got to give it to LeBron. LeBron did like you may. I don't know which one of y'all made the point, guys. LeBron got a lot of guys paid.
That was me.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you think the TV deals and all that stuff that happened right around the super teams and everything was happening when LeBron did all this?
Right.
So I agree with that. I definitely agree. LeBron has definitely helped the profitability of the league. He's helped the league with that. He took you literally saw in Cleveland. This is my last point. When it came to Cleveland, he took a city like Cleveland.
I know how you feel about.
No disrespect.
How he feel about
He
Cleveland.
took a city like Cleveland.
Yeah.
And
It is Cleveland.
I'm talking about when he
Ohio.
left. John, you don't understand. When he left the first time, they said the entire economy went down.
I heard about that.
Wow.
He's that impactful. He changed. We want to talk about impactful on the economy.
But
when he left and came back, so many jobs were brought to the arena. So many different things happened. So I got to give LeBron. See, just because I don't like somebody's
Says a
game
lot.
doesn't mean I'm gonna get to lie on him. A lot of guys got a bad habit of doing it. Just because you don't like somebody, you're gonna start lying on them. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. You made the league profitable, Brian. I give you that much credit. So a round of applause for Brian for making the league profitable. Because guess what? You wouldn't have these guys like Tyrese Halliburton, who's a good player, getting a $260 million deal. You wouldn't have these guys like
Did you see the deal Dylan Brooks just
Desmond Bain, 205.
Did you see the deal Dylan Brooks just got?
$80 million.
Yeah.
I know.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
could not believe that.
You got to give LeBron credit for that.
I promise you,
That's
I
all
didn't believe
LeBron.
But you seen the new NBA rule with the money and everything with the contract.
CBA, yeah. The
Yeah.
new CBA, they trying to cap that off.
But I mean, he made
this-
he made
did
a second
that?
team defense. So I thought that was probably
Yeah,
a boost.
Dylan Brooks
That's
did make second
insane.
team on defense
So
though.
that's probably what boosted it up.
Yeah, that's it.
But this money wasn't here until LeBron started doing what he was doing.
Yeah,
I got to give
yeah,
LeBron
I mean,
credit.
it's
And
LeBron.
at the same time,
I
the
give
salary
LeBron
cap
credit.
increases every season.
That's why I
so-
said
Yeah.
LeBron. There's no way you cannot say LeBron out of those four people.
Yeah, so for that, me and John, we both in agreement. Right now, it's 1-1. It's an even draw. So point goes to both of y'all right now. John, you can pull out the next question.
I
The
thought I
next
pulled it up.
topic.
Oh no, he do.
Oh no, he the. Oh, I forgot. No, my fault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
right. See, it's my first time doing it, people.
Show game.
I'm a virgin at this.
Hey,
Calm
we
down.
learn
Show
learning
game.
every day.
And then hand it to John. It's good.
I feel like this one's special.
He must have
Lord.
looked at it.
Yeah.
How you look at it when it's folded up?
I don't know, man. Them glasses.
I ain't look at none. I'll take them off.
Read it, John.
All right. This you wrote this?
Can you speak clearly into the mic and stop
Bro, I
judging
can't hear
people's
you.
handwriting?
Okay.
I'll talk about
So
your
I'm trying to make
handwriting.
sure I say this right before I
Like you got
really
voodoo drawings when you writing.
Right.
Should we just have him read it?
I got it.
Go ahead, man.
Between Kareem, Hakeem, Bill, Shaq, Wilt, and Jokic, because you put all them options on there. Why?
This
Who was the
top big man.
Who was the best big man?
Oh man.
Who wants to
This
go?
where
Who
it
wants to go
get-
first?
Hey, this where it get tricky.
You mean like all time or just like
Right, all time.
Yeah, all time, all time.
Okay.
Who is
Yeah,
like in
this
your
one gets
opinion?
tricky.
Who's the best?
Agree again. Between Kareem, Hakeem, Bill, Shaq, Wilt, and Jokic.
You ain't gonna look at the camera when you say it. You just gonna be looking at turn your back on the people.
Bruh, come on.
Nobody
man.
want to see your backside.
I gotta
bro.
read it. What you mean? He ain't supposed to look at it.
You
You can't read it looking
while
at it.
looking
That
Turn the other
You
way and read it.
What the
But
hell
y'all-
going on?
I'm just
You can't-
saying. I'm
You can only read looking to the right.
Look, do it like this, John.
Confusion.
No. I can't look at somebody. I can't look.
All right, man. Look at the camera
Damn.
and read the
Right.
question.
All right,
man.
look,
One
you
more
turn-
There
time,
you
man.
go. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, you know what? Looking on my shoulder phone.
Using
Confusion.
Right.
reading comprehension skills. Come on, now.
Come on. I read it. You
Go
got
ahead,
your
read it one more
answer?
time. Read it one more time. We gotta get to it.
Between Kareem, Hakeem, Bill, Shaq, Wilt, and Jokic, who was the best big man? Like, who is the best big man of all time?
All time.
Who wanna go first?
Ant.
Okay.
I
Hold
told
on.
y'all this question is gonna be spicy.
Here we go. Start it now.
Uh-oh.
All right. This question is very interesting, and the two people I'm about to say,
Okay.
because it's gonna be hard just to choose one, but y'all gonna understand why I'm choosing. I'm bringing the second person. First one off rip, I'm saying Kareem. Out of all of them.
Okay.
Second person, y'all might get shocked by this, but hear me out. It's a debate. If he keeps going, there's only one thing holding him back.
Oh shit.
Jokic.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
knew it.
Now
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Listen.
So you're making a case for him to be the Jokic to be the number one.
Yeah.
Just want to be clear.
So you saying the trajectory?
I ain't trying to be.
that
We
he's
gotta interrupt.
going
This is
in
time.
is
This
going
is
to be.
This is time. Hold on.
Right now, I'll say Kareem. The only thing that's really stopping Jokic is longevity.
Okay.
Right? We can't really say like he's the best big man and he's only played like 5-6 years in the league. Like that's kind of crazy to say as of right now. You know what I'm saying? But you can make a case for it. Like I would not be mad. Let me get on Jokic really quick. They showed this on ESPN. You can look this up.
Right.
In the finals, he did at the points, the atmosphere, how he scored the ball was more than prime Kevin Durant here. And Kevin Durant is a pure scorer, right? One of the hardest people to ever guard on planet Earth, right?
That's right.
That's one. The scary thing is number two. He dropped more assists and play makes better than Magic Johnson in stat-wise. Magic Johnson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look this
That's a
up.
hot take.
And
Look
he was-
this up too.
Magic was the finals.
This is
MVP.
a stat
Wait,
thing.
how do you even look that up? You said he play make better? What?
He and stat-wise assists.
He averaged more
It's
assists.
your open
than
argument.
Magic.
Average
Anyway.
more assists.
Oh,
assist
average more
wise.
assists. Okay.
Average assists in
That
the
makes
finals. He
Way
did
he
better
phrased it.
than Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Right? In their first finals. We're talking about first finals for KD and Magic.
Okay.
And this is the craziest thing I've seen on ESPN too. His defensive presence and his defensive acreness was better than Giannis in the finals.
Wow.
Giannis
He was better
against
you
that
saying he was
Suns.
better defensively.
Look, I'm
Giannis.
talking about defensive anchor. If you look on ESPN, I promise you, this is what they showed.
That's a badge.
I saw this. So you were telling me, right? This man was scoring as if not better than Kevin Durant, play make better than Giannis, and had a defensive atmosphere. No,
Just switch
play
this.
make better than Magic. I meant my fault.
Average more assists than Magic.
Average more assists than Magic, and had as much of a great defensive anchor than Giannis. And now this is Jokic's first finals, by the way,
Okay.
and he rebound as much as
Say it.
he
You
rebound.
gonna stop me and
He-
say
I-
like
nah,
it's clip or something?
my bad.
I mean,
But
they-
if
that last
if you
point.
look at the stats, he also rebound as much as Shaquille O'Neal
Okay. So you're
in
saying
the first finals.
who's the best is right now is
Best right now, I will still say Kareem, because the reason,
You ain't gotta give a whole reason. I was saying
Hey,
we just need to know. You know how
yeah,
you're saying.
I'll say Kareem, but Jokic, if he keeps playing like this in the future, I have to say Jokic.
Okay. So he got Jokic. Okay. Jay, you ready? You ready for your opening statement?
So
Here we go.
So I don't know what it is, but me and him actually agree again on this particular subject because I actually think it's Kareem. And the reason why I think it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is because this man was just a winner on all levels. You know, high school, college, the NBA, just, you know, whatever it was. I mean, I just feel like, you know, he was the most dominant of his era. Now, you know, people might argue, well, you still had Bill Russell and you had Wilt, but I just feel like Kareem was just, you know, just unstoppable. He had the most unstoppable, you know, move in NBA history, the sky hook. We all know that. And nobody could, you know, stop that. So it's like you pair him with somebody like Oscar Robertson. And, I mean, actually, he got them the Milwaukee Bucks their first championship. So, and then obviously he goes to the Lakers and, you know, he wins a couple over there with Magic and them. So I just feel like, you know, this man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is the best big man that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay. You hold your time.
That's
You-
it.
You ever seen? You act make it sound like you was there.
Hey, you know this nigga 1,000 years old.
Might as well call him Uncle Jay.
Jay is 75. I know he don't look 75. He's really 75.
I'm 27, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I was trying to say
Black
you.
don't crack, you know.
Okay. Well, here's your rebuttal. Let's get it, Ant.
All right, so yes, again, I agree with Jay. Kareem is the most unstoppable big man we have seen so far. As I said previously, what has Kareem done on the court? The crazy thing is to me that Kareem was the #1 leading scorer in the league at one point, off of strictly sky hooks and paint shots. LeBron was shooting 3-pointers, right, to catch up to that. And LeBron is in year 20, by the way.
Yep.
And he just now caught up and passed that by Kareem.
Go.
I feel like
I wouldn't go that far.
Go James.
But I feel like it's crazy how Kareem was able to set that record without being an actual like efficient 3-point scorer. You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
And I feel like the way it was the argument at one point in time that people were saying Kareem was the best basketball player in the world.
That's facts.
Besides Michael Jordan and LeBron James, people was actually saying Kareem was the best basketball player we've ever seen.
You can make an argument that, my bad. I was just going to say, you can make an argument that people were saying after Kareem, it was Michael Jordan because they had, again, they never seen nobody like Michael Jordan.
Right. They never, right. Yeah. That's also true. So with that being said, if we're saying that the best player in the world was Kareem and he's a center, there ain't nobody on that list that's competing. I understand Joker's what he's doing right now. I already said about him. Shaq, I think Shaq was the most dominant big that we ever seen, but being the most dominant doesn't equal the best big in the league. Shaq most definitely had a weakness. Put that man at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? Force that man to shoot. But, I mean, obviously he's a force, but we ain't going to get into Shaq. And then Wilt is a little bit tricky for me. The way how I feel about Wilt is just things are just not as many things are just recorded in that time period for me to like, it's still that theory going on that Wilt didn't even score 100 points in the game. You know what I'm saying? And Wilt is going against, grocery store workers who just got fired and they hopped on the basketball court.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
That's grocery store workers.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna do that.
Man.
So, and then Bill, trust me, I'm not trying to disrespect Bill Russell. Most definitely a top big man of all time.
R.I.P. Bill.
But we're talking about Kareem right now. So by far, my take still stands. Kareem is the best big man we've ever seen so far.
Okay.
So far.
All right.
5 years.
All right, Jay. Well, hold on. Well, last statements. Go right ahead.
Yeah, so like I said, I feel like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best big man in NBA history, in my opinion. Although, one thing I will say when it comes to Bill Russell, obviously he has the most championship rings out of everybody. So, you have some people out there that make an argument, okay, he's the greatest big man in the league. One thing that I will say about that is during his time and in his era, and this was way before the expansion league and everything, like Ant was saying, they were playing against grocery store workers and, mailmen and gym teachers and things like that. So,
not the gym teacher, man.
And you could also make an argument that Bill Russell had literally all the players on his team. You could probably name about four, maybe 5 Hall of Famers on that Boston Celtics team alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like they always had the advantage every year. So, but yeah, I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best time.
Shot clock cheese,
Right
as
on
Chris
time.
Move would say. All right, well, your final statements, Ant?
Yeah. So like I said, for anybody watching this, I'm not trying to disrespect Wilt. I'm not trying to disrespect Bill Russell, and especially Shaquille O'Neal. I know Shaq was in my opinion, I think this is facts, but, Shaq was the best man on that Lakers team when, Kobe won the finals for those 2 years. So I think without Shaq, Kobe is not winning those finals. So I can get into that too. But
I give it to you.
I mean,
and trust me, I talk about
it's
that.
controversial. I will say
but
that.
However, though, what we seen from Jokic is we have never seen from a big man before. I repeat, we've never seen a big man like Jokic do this in the league.
No.
And at the same time, Jokic does not care. That man just wants to go home and ride his horses and play League of Legends.
No, he went back to his country he won nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the fact that he's doing this is crazy.
Yeah.
That's the end.
I respect it. I respect it.
So,
All right. Well, it seems like I give my judgment on this. I would say we got another draw, obviously. Y'all both in agreement, so by default, it's a draw.
Yeah.
Y'all both made pretty good points. I will say, though, however, Wilt was that guy.
Yeah,
We shouldn't minimize Wilt when we talk about, Mel, you played mailman and all this stuff. I'm like,
First freaking nation.
Wilt was literally, like I was about to say,
Oh, yeah.
first freaking nature. There
Yeah.
were,
That's why that
Facts.
100.
That's
he
what
could
I'm saying.
bench.
I'm not
Like,
trying to
it's a
disrespect him.
video
Yeah.
out there where he laid backed everything I'm about to say up. He could bench 500 pounds. He could
Crazy.
jump 40 feet, 40 inch vertical, 45 inch vertical. He was able to box. He was able to do crazy things, long jump. I mean, his numbers and statistics was wow. We know what he was doing in the bedroom, but
Yeah.
you know, this man was different. I don't know if everything with the ladies was crazy because they told. How many women they say he smashed? Like he said, like 1,000 a
Over
day.
1,000.
Over 1,000.
It was something.
I think he had more than Magic. That's the crazy
Yeah.
part.
I
think he had more bodies
And
than
I'm
Magic.
How you got legs, bro? After that,
And I'm still convinced Otto
going
Porter is
crazy.
related to Wilt Chamberlain. I don't care what nobody
hey,
say.
you can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to give Wilt his
Twins.
credit, but I would definitely have to agree when it comes to like if you want to say like all around accomplishments. Like Bill is obviously, I feel like he's the not.
Oh,
I feel-
yeah.
he's the most
accomplished.
winningest
Yeah.
I mean,
big man.
He's the
ever.
greatest.
But technically,
You got
Kareem won in college too.
oh yeah.
So
But that's what I'm saying. All around,
But we-
all around,
all around.
all around. I give it to Kareem. But I'm saying as far as like the NBA level,
NBA, yeah.
Bill
Yeah.
Russell is the most winningest big man to ever play. Shaq dominant, but he didn't have no. He couldn't shoot free throws, even though they say he can make it when he count. He always says that.
I mean, he did though.
But at the same time, we can't go off what ifs. We got to go off what happened. And what happened was
Thank you.
he wasn't
Yeah.
disciplined. Shaq wasn't disciplined. Kobe validated he wasn't disciplined. He backed it up even in that one-on-one interview. He wasn't disciplined. So Shaq, he even knows in his mind, like subconsciously, he knows he's not the best
I
big
mean,
man,
yeah,
but he
when
knows he's one of the best.
He
So
was definitely
I would definitely have to
5
say
years.
Kareem, just looking at everything he's done as a whole body of work, he's the guy. He's the best big man of all time. So
Can I add one thing, by the way,
what's up?
when it comes to Shaq? I do feel like, because I think he even said it too, like he regret some things that he could have did or he should have did, because when LeBron James surpassed Kareem for the all-time scoring leader, what did Shaq say? He was kind of,
He was jealous,
He
yeah.
was jealous.
He was
right?
jealous.
He
He,
knew he coulda
felt like
possibly
he could have
did
did that
that,
a long time
He probably
ago.
could have
Well, it felt like
if he
But-
would have been disciplined.
Exactly. He
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
disciplined, and so that's
But his
what
body-
Kobe was trying to, say all along. Like, if you were actually more disciplined, if you actually took your body more serious and got in shape, you could have probably did it.
Also, another thing that Shaq said himself, he said that if he actually worked on his game more, he said he felt like he could have been the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I
Believe it.
honestly, I believe it.
Yeah.
Because
He
he had the body, he was dominant.
Another freak of nature.
Too
You know,
strong.
he was a freak of nature.
Too
You know, he
strong.
said people asked him, Chuck had asked him, who you see yourself in today's game. He said Giannis, because Giannis the way how he is, but
Yeah.
his shooting issues and stuff. But Shaq literally said if I would have worked on my shooting and did some different moves, he could have been that guy. And I totally agree. I don't think no one was able to guard Shaq if he actually worked on more things on his game.
Yeah.
But that's what happens. We gotta say what Jeremiah said. We cannot just go off what ifs. We gotta go off what actually happened.
What
Yeah.
happened?
So what happened was Shaq didn't do it, and look how he is now.
Oh yeah, and one more thing, John, before I let you go. Hakeem, I didn't give no credit to Hakeem. Hakeem is still that guy.
Hakeem,
too.
yeah, Hakeem that
is
dude.
that guy too.
Hakeem's that guy.
Speaking
for
of
sure.
Shaq, he
You
gave
can make an
Shaq the
argument
business
he's-
in the finals.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
gave
yeah,
Shaq the
yeah,
business.
yeah.
He
He
gave.
definitely
yeah.
did.
That
He
Dream
probably the
Shake-
one guy that can actually
It's
guard
crazy,
Shaq.
too.
We
Yeah.
were talking
Dream
about.
Shake-
He the one guy that can
He
really
could guard Shaq.
He the
He can
best.
really contain Shaq.
He was
Hakeem was
doing
that
his
guy.
thing. He was on that. So
It's crazy
Credit
too
to
because
Hakeem.
like in that finals when Hakeem went against Shaq and everybody was making it seem like Shaq folded against Hakeem. That's why we gotta, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to go back and research these things.
Yeah, you gotta
Shaq
give Hakeem his credit.
He averaged, he averaged like what 28? I think 28, almost 29 points per game that finals.
yeah, but you can't look at the stats in that. You gotta actually look at what happened.
But no, I'm just
He was
saying
giving
because
us
like
business.
how you got some people out there, man. Hakeem Olajuwon completely dominated Shaq and he didn't do nothing. He just I went back and I watched and I actually did my research. Shaq was holding his own, so it wasn't like he was like
he could have been better though.
He
could've been
was
better.
holding his own, but compared to how Shaq usually is,
Yeah.
you can literally see how
Hakeem was taking him out of it.
Hakeem did
Right.
some work. Prime example, like how Kevin Durant and Patrick Beverly. That man, Patrick Beverly, at his size, held KD to 20 points.
Yeah.
At Patrick Beverly's size.
Shouldn't
You
happen.
know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant is a pure scorer. There's no way Kevin Durant should be on the floor only dropping 20 points, and the person that's guarding you is more than half your size.
Exactly.
Prime example.
Much is given, much is required. You got to get held to a higher standard, Shaq. And Shaq
For
know
sure.
that. He already
Yeah,
knew
he
this.
knows.
So,
Yeah.
but John, what was your
military
judgment?
Dad. But no, I was saying like, yeah, I definitely agree. Like, as the most like accomplished Kareem, like what y'all was saying. I'm glad we all in agreement on that because, like I said, well, like you said, back in the old times with Wilt, and Wilt was the first freaking nature, and I give it to him because I mean the stats don't lie, so I'm going off that. And with Bill, I think it was only like 16 teams at that time, so them 11 titles, you can debate that a little bit because the teams back then,
You trying to say it's the asterisk?
it was some bus drivers,
No, it just literally wasn't that many teams in the league.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't that
and
many
basketball wasn't
teams.
even that popular.
It was like
at that
That's what I'm
time.
15
saying. Before
teams.
the expansion
So,
happened, it was
that's-
literally like
I mean-
what, 10 teams?
It don't take away from his greatness, but
Oh, for
it
sure.
just
No,
is
not
what
at
it
all.
is.
Solid center.
So who you saying?
And I mean, I said Kareem. I'm just going down like.
I'm saying who you got draw.
Oh yeah,
like I did.
still drop because I mean we all agreed on the same thing. Kareem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So-
get into some hot topic, man.
Nah,
Let's
for real,
really get
'cause-
into
Oh, we gonna do one more
I'm
safe.
saying Joker, he coming up. I'm trying to
Yeah,
do
Yeah,
one
I
more
did.
safe.
See,
He
I
the
told
next one
y'all
up.
Joker
He
coming
the
out. I'm
next one.
telling y'all,
Do you
give it a couple
believe
more
that
years.
his trajectory is gonna like only get better from here? Like, do you think that he could actually?
Yes, I feel like Jokic can lose a couple pounds, get more athletic. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only thing that's and defense. If he becomes more athletic, he can become even a better defender. That's the scary thing about Jokic is that he's crazy right now, averaging triple doubles across the whole playoffs, and he got robbed the MVP, but that's a whole nother conversation. But
Facts.
I feel like it's crazy how he can still get better. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And he was on stat wise, he was playing better than legends that we all know today. So the fact that he's pulling these moves at his age,
Yeah.
I feel like Jokic is scary. Like we haven't seen a big man pull the moves that Jokic is doing.
Scary
We've
Serbian.
seen LeBron, but I wouldn't really consider LeBron as a big man. I mean, he's a small forward. He can do it all. He can guard 1 through 5.
Point forward.
Yeah.
This man,
LeBron can. There's
Joker, point center. Like he actually
yeah.
like running.
Jokic is a point center, and y'all saw. I don't know if y'all saw the after game interview when the game that Jokic was just shooting all over AD and LeBron.
That was wild. Off 1 foot.
Yeah,
That was
off
wild.
1 foot.
Oh, man.
They asked LeBron and AD after that game, like, what was y'all game plan or what was going on? They just said, ain't nothing
And
you
you
can
can
do.
do, right.
You can't. I don't know what you want them to do. And I saw
And
AD play perfect defense.
Right.
You can't
That's
go
what I'm saying.
deny
Like
his
AD
power.
is
Stop playing with him.
actually a good defender. Like it don't
No,
get
he's
no
an
better.
excellent defender.
Exactly, and he's still doing that.
Exactly.
Like you remember that one? Was it that one half court shot?
Yeah,
Jokic made?
exactly. Over him,
Man.
and AD just looked at him like this. He
Like,
was
even
just
That
like-
shot, because that shot look ugly.
Even Jokic couldn't believe that. He's like, "Hey man, I mean, I guess it's just my night." Like,
it's just his
that was
game.
There's
good.
only
def-
so much
I
you
remember
can
that
do.
shot too. That was a good
bro,
defense.
that was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, Jokic always look like he tired and out of breath every time he
Yeah.
run. His nose be red as
But
shit.
hold on. This is also a side note. I know this has got nothing to do related with the question we had, but sign Dwight Howard back to the league because if y'all back remember in 2020, the only person that was able to contain Jokic a little bit was Dwight Howard.
I mean, they did go to win the finals.
All right, well, I heard what y'all got to say. Right now, y'all draw, but I threw out all them safe questions. It's time for some, I guess you could say, level up. Level
Yes,
2
sir.
questions.
Let's get heated
level 2 questions.
Oh,
and
my
prove it.
yeah,
This is prove it, people.
This is the pot.
Let me know what y'all thinking. We're not doing pot.
This-
We're not doing any of that.
That's the pot. Mix it in the pot.
No confusion.
Mix it in the pot.
There's nothing baked
So
here.
instead of the 3 minute, it's gonna be 5 minutes.
Interesting.
Wait a minute.
'Cause
Wait a
These
minute.
might take a little. You
It
guys keep,
depends on the question. You got to
keep,
think
keep,
about
keep it
that.
3 minutes.
Keep it.
Keep it 5. Do 5.
This should do a minute.
A
A
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
No,
Challenge.
we need to talk.
You need to challenge that.
Minute 30.
A
You know
minute.
what? Fine.
minute
This what-
45.
This what we'll do. This what we'll do. Opening statements be a minute. Rebuttals be 5 minutes,
Yeah, let's do that.
and then the closing statement be 1 minute.
Let's do the closing statement in like 30 seconds.
Cause I mean,
Oh hell no, you can't.
Cause I mean, if it's that
You
good,
can't finish your. You
It's
can't
gonna-
closing statements
it's gonna
unless y'all
make it-
want to.
that's gonna make them work harder. So
I mean,
We
5
figured this out on the fly, people.
5 minutes is a lot of talking.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
is
Yeah, because that's the
wild.
rebuttal. That's the rebuttal.
Yeah,
You might
that's
say
the
a lot of
rebuttal.
crazy stuff. And these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They make the rebuttal 3 minutes or 2.
Man, let's do 5.
Listen,
I mean,
that's what we doing.
Okay, 2
Rebuttal
minutes.
gonna be
2 minutes should be way more than.
I'm saying the rebuttal. That's
We're
what you're
talking
saying.
about the
back.
rebuttal should be 5 minutes.
Yeah, that should be the
Everything else
longest
could be 1 minute.
Okay, fine. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
1,
All right.
5, 1. That's what I said the first time.
Nah, because I'm like, you know,
Damn it, what the fuck?
I guess you're gonna do all that talking. I want
Yeah,
to.
All
if
that
it's a
talking.
serious,
I don't know.
if he
I don't
said
know.
high
That's what
court-
I'm
All right,
saying.
all right,
That's what
all
I'm
right,
saying.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
all right. Enough of this.
Just
Enough of
pick
this.
it.
Here we
Just
go.
pick it.
Here we
Just
go.
pick
Here we go. Here
Just
we
pick
go.
it.
I'm about Jay. Go ahead.
Pick it.
Pick it. Damn, y'all just mumbling on the damn mic.
I mean,
Right.
Like these people
I
shut up
run
and go.
everything.
Indecisive.
Am I giving it to you?
Oh yeah, you give it to me. Pause.
yeah. Hey, yo,
Yo,
it's your homie.
Oh god,
that's your brother.
Oh,
That's your brother.
This started off
I
crazy.
think I know what that means.
That's your blood.
Uh-oh.
I like that. The way how he's reacting. Let's get it started. The
welcome.
heated
Close
podcast.
your
Come on.
mouth.
Hey people, and don't let me get started on your Fraggle Frock.
Come
Come
on,
on, let
man.
me chill.
Make sure to look at the camera. Look at the screen.
All right, people.
Mm.
First question of
Okay.
this level up
Level up.
of Prove It. Who is the best? Who is the better shooter between Jay and Ant? Between these two, who's the better shooter?
Huh?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I
random.
thought we was talking about NBA.
Oh yeah, it's basketball related.
Oh,
Uh,
basketball.
It's basketball related, but it's not NBA.
What do y'all want to do?
You want to fight?
What do y'all want to do?
Let me stop.
You picked it. I ain't pick it. You picked it. You could have picked anything else. This is. I didn't think nobody was gonna pick this today.
Like-
Well,
Yeah.
can I pick another one?
Can we pick another?
Is he ducking?
That?
No, I'm not
is he
ducking. I
ducking?
just-
No,
I
no,
just-
but let's be real.
Is he ducking
Hold on,
smoke?
hold on,
This is
hold on.
heated podcast.
Hold on.
So this piece is
Hold on,
duck
let's be real.
podcast.
This is the thing,
But-
though, right?
like
This is the thing, though.
Open that door.
How I wasn't prepared.
He
I'm
wasn't
thinking that
prepared.
this was strictly going to be NBA related.
He's ducking.
Even
Just say you're
I
ducking,
can,
Jay.
hold on, I can debate this, but let's be real. It's so static. Like, what are we gonna say to each other? Like, I mean, I know I can say, but
You need me to coach you how to debate?
no, I
want to
said
coach?
no. What I just said, I said I know what to say.
Okay, so
but
you go
it's
back. So,
so
you say one thing, and then he
Oh,
comes
man.
back and says another thing. This is not WWE. This is not WWF. This is debate time. So if you want to duck, just say I'm ducking.
First of all, let's get one thing
Just say
straight.
you're ducking.
I ain't ducking nothing.
That's another word for I'm
Right.
ducking. Why are you stalling? Why are you stalling? Do you want to do this or not?
Uh-oh.
You look
It's-
nervous.
It's whatever. I'm not nervous
Your
at all.
nose is wet.
I'm cool, calm, and collected.
Your nose is wet.
Arms are sweaty.
So come on.
knees weak.
Are you ready?
Arms
Let's
is
go.
heavy.
All right, here we go. So the question, like I said again before all this extra stuff happened.
Next
Ooh.
time, do a better job of telling me what's going on so I can be
Ooh.
better prepared. That's all I
So,
ask.
like I said,
I don't ask for much.
this ain't duck podcast. This is heated podcast.
Uh-oh.
We don't script anything on this. This is all organic.
Organic.
Here we go. Who is the better shooter between you two? I'll just say it like that since y'all want me to say names. Here we go. Start it off.
Well, I'm going to keep this sweet, short, and brief. I'm the better shooter because that's what I do. I shoot threes. I've been shooting threes. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean, I've been doing this for a long time.
No, I get
So,
it. It's just that way you said short and sweet. Why you had to say it like this?
You had to do it.
pause.
That's what you said.
Hey, it's your time. Let me get started. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
30 seconds.
Anyway, like as I was saying,
Isn't that 5 minutes?
I'm the best
No, it's
shooter.
1 minute, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I honestly believe that because I put the work in. I've been shooting for a long time. I'm always practicing. I'm always working on my craft. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is just what I do. So that's really why I believe I'm the best shooter.
Okay, you like that. Okay. Good argument. Good
Like
argument.
that.
Let me let this run out. 5, 4, 3. No, I don't want to join nobody personal hotspot. And ding. Perfect. All right. So, Ant, you heard the question. Who is the better
sir.
shooter between you two? Start it off. Let's get it.
Do the totally opposite way. I'm not even gonna reveal my answer till the end. All right. Now,
Lord.
one, I have played basketball with each and every one of these people
Just,
in the room.
oh my God.
Cause I'm answering the question.
Hey, no,
relax.
y'all asked for this, so let
y'all
the man
asked for this,
talk, right?
Get to the
So,
point.
Let the
so
man
then,
talk.
So then,
you're right.
with that happening, I have seen everybody here play basketball. I have yet to see Jamel pick up a basketball in I think 2 years. So that's another thing I have yet to see him from. But I have been playing basketball on the side myself not as much as I used to, but I do be playing basketball. I do work out now. I be going to the gym. I do got a little bit of a better form, and I have seen Jamel. Jamel is a shooter. He works on his craft. He shoots the ball fast. You play 2K. He got that catch and shoot on Hall of Fame. However, the catch and shoot does not mean the ball goes in. So with the catch and shoot ball not going in, I will say Jamel takes more shots, but I feel like I'm the better, more efficient 3-point shooter.
I respect it. Okay. Hey, B, we going to go into overtime. I ain't going to lie to you. It's basically going to be 2 episodes in one. I'm going to keep it honest.
It's a special.
Shut up. Oh, I'm about to say, okay, this is basically 2 episodes in one. So,
Oh, yes.
it's overtime time. I'm realizing that. Now you can get your rebuttal. 5 minutes. Go ahead, Jay.
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm the best shooter, and I have actually seen Anthony shoot, and I'm gonna just say that I'm the best shooter. If we doing that, but like I said, I haven't seen
Talk your talk.
I haven't seen Ant shooting like you said about 2 years. So hey, for all I know, he might have gotten better. You know, and yeah, like I said, I work on my shot every single day. I work on my craft every single day. I put the work in. I don't cheat the game. You know, I actually love the game. So within loving the game, you do whatever it takes to get better. And I do believe we all would agree on that. But I honestly feel like I'm a better shooter than Ant, John, and Jeremiah.
You a lie.
So I work on my craft, man. Can I talk?
I ain't gonna disrespect you.
I work on my craft
You're right,
every
you're right.
single day, and I put the work in, and the results are always there. So that's why I believe I'm the best shooter.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Time.
All right. Bet up. Ant, your rebuttal.
All right. With me speaking on this topic between me and Jay, I would like to say this: the way how I just growing up and becoming more of a man and maturing, I realize sometimes that we just have to, you know, as us grown people, we have to do facts over feelings. And a lot of people might not like to hear facts over feelings. No biasness, nothing at all. Just for example, as much as I clown Lil Jon, you know what I'm saying, I clown him all the time. But Lil Jon, he's fast. He can shoot really good. And you know what I'm saying, Lil Jon is a shooter. He's short, but he can be dangerous, you know what I'm saying, at times. Jeremiah has his Russell Westbrook moments, but Jeremiah has his moments where he turns into, you know, prime Russ sometimes. He goes in a hole. Jeremiah B1, he's beating me in a 1v1. I've beaten him. I ain't taking that back away. But Jeremiah is a good basketball. I mean Jeremiah is a you know, he's a nice basketball player. I can't take that away. No matter if he has beaten me, I can't sit up here and say, oh, Jeremiah is just a trash basketball player. Nor I can say that about Lil Jon. Nor can I say about Jay. I can't. Jay has never personally beaten me in a 1v1. I've beaten him though, but
wow,
that is the truth. Like I said before, I said anything. I did say facts over feelings. I can't. We can't stress that enough. We also, and I did game it off of 3. It was a mouth. I remember it was at the Crestwood court. I physically remember that.
Yeah, he didn't even play.
I'm just saying. I remember specifically from what I know. Jay brought up a good point, which is what I think we both agree on. We haven't seen each other hoop in 2 years, so you know what I'm saying. So this question is very vague. But however, from what I've seen and from what other people have seen, not just me, witnesses of, you know, players and basketball hoopers, and shooting wise, we've seen Jamel make some shots in games for sure. We're not taking that craft away that he shoots the ball. We all know when we pick up Jay in basketball, he's known to be our two-way shooter. I don't think none of us disagree with that, right? Okay, you're right. None of us disagree when we pick up Jay. He's supposed to be the two-way shooter of the team. However, we have seen Jamel shoot 2 for 20, 1 for 15. That's why I said in the beginning.
Right.
He does take more jump shots than me. That's nothing. He practices his craft more than me, for sure. But we got to talk about efficiency here.
I see what you're saying.
We got to talk about efficiency here. I might not make every jump shot, but when the time comes, I can make 2-3 jumpers in a row. You know what I'm saying? I can make 2 jumpers in a game and that'd be it. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta take 8 3-point shots. You know what I'm saying? I might take 2, and they go in. You know what I'm saying? I might take 1 and it goes in. So, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the best basketball player. My ego is not that high. I'm a humble man. But I think we've all seen each other, and I've seen Jay shoot the ball too. He's been on my team, and he's been on the opposing team. I have guarded him, and I've seen other people guard him. I have seen people just leave him open. I have seen people guard him. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, with that being said, and within our 1v1, again, I did shoot 3 threes and make them in the 1v1. That is a very big point in the better 3-point shooter. So there's in conclusion, you know what I'm saying, in this essay, it is heavily true that Jamel works on his craft, Jay works on his game, and his mindset and mentality to the game of basketball, the fact that he loves it is really good, and I think I appreciate him for that. But as I said in the beginning, you know, facts over feelings. No matter what you do, no matter how you feel about the game of basketball, let's look over the notes. Let's look at the gameplay, and we can see that you shooting 1 for 9 does not mean you are a great. Or no, let me boost it up. 3 for 10 is not a great 3-point shooter. So in conclusion, I say I am the better shooter.
Okay. That was interesting. All right. Okay. All right then.
Y'all funny.
Your closing, that was definitely a tickle.
Yes.
Closing, final statements on this. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, so since we're doing facts over feelings, the fact of the matter is I've actually beaten you in a one-on-one, and and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was actually a 3 that I mouthed in your face when I beat you.
I'm a liar?
I'm the truth, so I don't know what he is when it comes to that. And like I said, it's no hard feelings. You know, me and Ant, we cool. You know, me and John, Jeremiah, we cool and all that. But again, since we're doing that, this is facts over feelings. So leave your feelings at the front door. The fact of the matter is, when me and Ant played one-on-one, I beat Ant. And as a matter of fact, now that I think about it, we played for money, and I took his money when I beat him. So, damn! Now that's a fact.
Took your gas money.
But again, Ant's a good player. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he wouldn't deny this. I mean, like I said, I'm not lying about it. But it is facts over feelings. And since it's fact over feelings, the fact of the matter is, one-on-one, I beat Ant more times than he beat me.
Damn.
That last one was false, but I agree with you.
All right, so your final statement. We heard you, Jay. Your final statements on this.
Yeah. I actually forgot. He's right. He has beaten me in a 1v1. I forgot. I remember it was the broken up court Jeremiah took us to. Yeah. I remember that specifically now because I remember I was wearing those Hirashi shoes, and that's when I messed up my ankle and stuff. And it was
so it's
no, it's not excuses. I injured myself, and he told me, he asked me, do I want to keep playing? I said, yeah.
I did.
Yeah. And I said, yeah. I remember that now. So there's nothing taken back. He did win that. I said, I don't care if I'm injured.
Okay.
However, we're talking about 3-point shooting.
Yeah, exactly.
And the 1v1 I won, I took more 3-point shots and won. However, on the one that you won for bread, Jay, you are right. You did game it with a 3.
Exactly.
However,
so what are we talking about?
I'm talking. However, that was the only 3 you made that game. Every other shot was a layup or a mid-range. I took more 3s and still made it more than you.
Damn, I feel like I should have made them final statements longer because it's been like it wants to be some rebuttals, but I can't let this go on because if it go on longer, we'll be here for 2 hours. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
So, okay, John, you want to start off with who won that or who won that?
Y'all are spicy men.
Very.
Pause on that one.
He should have said sweet, spicy, and whatever the hell he said.
Oh, yeah. Short and sweet. Short and sweet, spicy. Spice and everything.
I can't make things short and sweet. We gotta make it long and lasting.
Pause.
Really, pause.
No comment.
But yeah,
Whoa.
y'all, you know, like I said, we all hanged around each other. We all hooped. We gotta go. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta hoop again. I miss y'all niggas. Okay, we got a hoop again. We got a
Okay.
hoop outside, and it was classic when it would be 4 of us. You know, we'd
The
be up there.
days.
With the days,
For
you know,
sure.
I be in the corner. I be having my career high. I had my career high with him before, so you know, I dropped that 15, and I couldn't miss. I couldn't miss that day, and it felt good. And we was winning. I like to win.
I told you I'm
Y'all
a
know
playmaker. Yeah.
They know how much I like to win. Y'all know how much I like to win. So and then with Jay, you know, we seen how you play, and I seen Jay play recently, and I ain't gonna lie.
Would
Jay,
you say I've got
I
better
would
or
say
worse?
he got a little bit better. I will say that because I've been
We talking about shooting. Remember that. We're shooting.
in
3-point
shooting. Yes, for sure.
Not even just 3 points, just shooting,
I
period.
saw Jay play Jeremiah, and he was doing some moves I didn't think he would do, and he was doing it. He got Jeremiah one time. I can't lie. Got him that one
Oh
good
yeah,
time.
I remember that.
He got him that one good time. I'm like, damn, good move.
Okay, let's go.
Good move.
This isn't about me because I
Hey, we know what it was. So, but
know what it was.
hey, but yeah, like I could tell, yeah, Jay got a little bit better, and it just I gotta see. I want to see y'all play again, 1v1. See if because he used to be bigger than this, but now he slimmed down a little bit. So no, I know he been working on his game.
Oh, he's
I know he
slimming.
been working on his game.
He vegan in.
I can tell.
It's vegan in
I can
right
tell.
here.
Yeah, I've been working. I've been working on my.
I can tell he been working. So he don't say he's slimming down a little bit. So he's trying to get that, you know.
Okay.
So
So
I
who
can
would you say won this? I'm trying to get to
I
it.
would say, I gotta say Jay. I gave it to
Jay,
Jay.
okay.
The fact that he won more games, but
It was 1-1. It was never more games unless if he can say a second time he's won.
I do honestly believe I did win
You
at
believe.
least twice. at least twice. Now I'm not one to be out
And
here.
I believe I'm
Hold
the
on,
best
hold
2K
on.
player.
I'm not one to be out here capping and lying like the rest of these, you know, people. But
He
you
just
know,
threw shots.
unlike some people, I can actually, you know, say with a whole lot of confidence, I did beat you at least twice.
Okay.
We played each other twice, and one of them we had witnesses for
Yeah,
at
I
the
seen
gym.
one of them.
Yeah.
I seen one of
Yeah,
them. I ain't
yeah,
seen
he-
both of them though.
You saw the other one?
You
did?
saw both.
You
of
saw
them.
both of
I
them.
did?
Yes, you did.
Oh, was it
we
Crestwood?
played.
You
we
brought
played,
us. You brought us to
Crestwood,
that court outside,
and then we
and then the
played
other one was
in,
at Crestwood.
I did see him.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I'm confusing
There's-
them.
I don't
I
see.
forget the gym,
I don't
but-
see no. It was Crestwood.
Because remember, DJ was there.
Yeah. So
Crestwood.
You only play twice. I
we
think.
only played
That's
twice.
what I
That's what I'm
said.
saying.
So how
It
you
was
beat him
1-1.
twice then?
that's crazy.
That's why I said he believes.
Because if we played twice, I beat him twice.
Wait, what?
Jay,
That don't make sense.
you saw. They
Wait,
saw
you beat
me
him-
beat you at the
So he
Crestwood
beat
gym.
you. So you saying you?
I don't
He
remember him beating me.
He
That's what
too
I'm saying.
zip. He saying he too zip.
No,
If
he
you-
beat him
if,
once.
If you say
I-
that you beat
No,
me,
no,
He
no.
said he-
I have.
no,
I-
listen,
He just said he played him twice, so he beat him twice.
No,
he just say
but he
too
beat
zip.
him
listen,
once.
hold on, listen.
right.
The reason why I said I beat him twice
That's
because
confusion.
the first time I beat him, like I just said, I beat him for money and I took it.
That was the first time. Yeah.
The second time, you was there. I'm not sure if John was there,
We
but
was at
remember, it
Crestwood.
was me. Yeah, we was at Crestwood. It was
Yeah.
me,
And
you,
I said I was gonna get
and
my
DJ was there.
revenge.
Because remember,
He
DJ
did
was there.
podcast.
However,
Remember DJ was there?
Yeah, I remember.
It-
Listen.
So that's twice.
Well, hold on. No.
Wait,
Just,
I thought he
hold
could
on.
have won one
Hold
inside.
on. Just because.
That's what I'm saying.
hold on.
I don't remember. I
Hold on.
honestly don't remember.
Hold on.
So you beat him inside?
If he say he did,
Okay. Hold on. Two things I'm about to say.
And let's get this cleared
Just-
up real quick.
Just
Hurry up, we gotta hurry
because. Oh yeah. Just because DJ was there, that does not mean you automatically won. I'm gonna bring up one point which proves that I won, and I thoroughly remember this, and I'm pretty sure one person here will really remember this once I say this. Yes, you won the first time, and I remember me saying I'm gonna get my get back when I'm fully healed. You know what I'm saying? I remember that because I didn't want to back down in the middle of that match. I didn't want to say no excuses.
yeah.
So when we went to Crestwood, I remember I always kept saying I'm gonna face Jeremiah and I'm gonna beat him. And then I specifically remember, I specifically remember when Jeremiah said himself, "You have to go against Little John, Jamel, and you have to beat them
yeah,
to go
I did say
against
that.
me."
So y'all
He
must have played 3
specifically
times then.
said that. No, we played twice.
Twice?
That was the second time. Because at first, when Jamel beat me, I just said, skip Jamel, let me face you since you're the better player.
Okay.
But then you said, no, you got to go against Lil Jon.
So you're saying
and
Jay is capping?
Yeah,
Jay's
yeah,
capping.
about the 2-0. I know I
capping,
didn't
Jay.
lose twice. I know that for sure.
That does make sense because he
That-
did. The only way he was going to play me.
That's
is if
the
he
only
beat
reason
him.
why. Only reason why I was gonna play you another time was when he kept saying you got to play Lil Jon Jamel.
So listen,
and I remember
listen,
I
people.
beat
All
Lil
I'm saying,
Jon.
okay, I get all that,
Listen.
but
No.
all I'm
Hold on.
saying-
Let me speak.
getting
I'll let you
heated up
speak.
now.
I'll let you speak.
Uh-oh.
When I beat Lil Jon, I
You're
beat
dragging
him.
it. You're dragging it.
I beat you, bro. And then I remember the next time we played, me and you played. That was when I brought
This
DJ,
is the first time we ever
and
heard
then
this.
Jeremiah was there. And then when I beat you, I didn't
Hold on, how
put
you
up.
gonna say that's when you bought
All right,
DJ?
all right, enough of
No, I'm
this.
just saying,
Enough
how
of
you
this.
gonna
Hell
say-
no,
you
hell
gonna
no,
tell me
hell
not
no.
to name DJ?
All right,
He
enough
just
of this.
named- he just
Enough of this.
named him.
Enough of this. Order.
DJ
I
was
need a
there. Like
damn
I
Point of
said.
order.
Right, he was there when I
Point
beat
of
you too.
order.
That's
Enough
what-
of this.
never-
Okay,
Point
listen,
of
listen,
order.
listen. Okay, listen.
Point of order.
Jay, he definitely had to have won.
Point.
I won. That's
He
what I'm
definitely
saying.
had, so either listen, people. They're saying they're going back and forth of who won in a 1-on-1. Jay definitely beat Ant at least once, but
We
Ant
got
had
document this series.
Ant had to play him,
To
beat him
play
at least
you.
once to play me. So in my opinion, it's probably 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Tell me, not in my opinion, it's facts. It's 1-1.
That's what I'm
That's the only
saying.
way
He
you have to play
never
me.
beat me
So
2-0.
either it's 2-1 or it's 1-1.
We never played 3 times. That's a fact.
So all we know, they both of them beat each other.
Right.
So, but as far as this argument goes, we gotta get back to the main subject. As far as this argument goes, I gotta give it to Ant. And this is just Jay. You made some great points. You say how you putting in the work, and I would agree. You definitely be putting in the work. You be putting in the work.
For
I be
sure.
seeing you at the Augustine. I be dropping. Oh, look at Jay up
For
there
sure.
shooting shots.
For sure.
Jay, you putting in the work. You put in more work than me
My mentality.
when it comes to
For
hooping,
sure.
'cause I got to get back to it.
For sure.
But Ant also made some great points. You know, he brought up the fact that he did this. If you putting all this work in and he still was able to beat you, what does that say about your game as a shooter
At the 3-point line.
at the 3-point line?
I hear you.
So he made some good points. I'm not going to say that he's just so much better than you at shooting, but I will say, off all the evidence I've seen, Ant might be a small step. It was like a bar. Like if it was like a 75, you a 75 shooter, Ant might be a 76.7 as a shooter.
And I'm gonna be real with this. With everybody who I played in a 1v1,
Y'all let us know. Y'all be hooping with us. Y'all seen Ant before.
and everybody, the people here in this room, the people I'm not even gonna talk about Jay right here. I played Jeremiah and I played Lil Jon. I'm pretty sure I think they can both agree I made like 2 3-pointers they thought it was super unnecessary,
Get ready
and
for
they
the
started guarding me high up top, and they was trying to force me to drive. I physically remember that. Both of them forced me trying to drive after I shot threes. I'm pretty sure they both remember that.
I mean, no.
So we're going to make this 1-1. So right now it's still even. It's still a draw. We got to break this draw somehow. But
Yeah, let me pick this.
go ahead, pick the next one.
quick.
Pick the next one. Good. You going right now, overtime, right into it. Perfect.
Overtime.
Nice and perfect. And look at the camera when you do it. Please don't look at Ant when you do it.
Give me 2.
That way. That way. That way.
All right, we're going to end it with this one.
How you going to say we going
How
to
you gonna say?
Who knows? We probably will. Let's go.
Who is the better player, LeBron or Kobe?
Can we switch? Because this is gonna be. We're gonna both.
No, it's
agree
good.
on
We got
this.
we got about
This has to
28
end.
minutes left.
This has to end.
That's perfect.
So don't do it. Do what you got to do. LeBron or Kobe?
Okay.
My math is off. I just said
To the
28
people
minutes.
that's watching this
Dumb as
show,
Oh shit.
to the people that's watching this show, I just want to say, some people out there, your feelings are about to be hurt severely for the words I'm about to
18
say.
minutes.
Take it off like a band-aid.
The words I'm about to say, please do not cry
Oh, damn. I ain't said the time.
at all, because this person has arguably one of the most biggest fan base. No, he has the biggest fan base in the world.
Definitely.
And I don't think this is even close. LeBron is way, way better than Kobe Bean Bryant. I am
There
sorry.
we go.
It is.
That's the answer I
It
want to
is,
hear.
and I
Let them see him.
mean,
Let them see
I
him.
mean,
Let him cook
it
back
is
up a little bit.
nowhere near close. I mean, I'm not even trying to disrespect Kobe. I mess with Kobe, trust me. But let's just be real, right? LeBron can go to any team, bro. Kobe can't do this. LeBron can go to any team he want, bro. They're 90% chance automatic a finals team. Let's just be real. And in LeBron's prime, in his mid-30s, 20s, and he's in year 20 in his 40s, that man can go to any team, and they're automatically whole-time winners. He's a better passer than Kobe. He's now a better scorer than Kobe. He's a better interior defender than Kobe. He has... It's the truth.
Hey, this is not my debate. This is
Kobe
yours.
has... the only thing Kobe has over LeBron is, I'll say, a little bit of shooting.
Okay.
Besides that, that's it. Oh,
Okay.
and perimeter defense. That's
All right,
really it.
Jay, you ready? You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but I guess today is just one of those days where me and Ant has just, for the most part, been in agreement with, some stuff. I would have to say LeBron too. And the reason why is because obviously, you know, as he was alluding to, he's a better playmaker, better floor general distributor and things like that. He can run his team better. And it's like whatever team LeBron goes to, they, you know, become a lot more better. And every team he's left has, you know, they pretty much become a lottery team.
I don't mean to cut you off, but we need to break this tie.
We gotta break this damn tie. So you saying Kobe?
No,
saying
he's
LeBron.
saying LeBron. That's
We
what I'm
gotta
saying.
break it.
I knew we was both going to
Yeah, we
agree.
gotta break this tie. Yeah,
He's
this
not
over with.
spicy enough.
Let's
No.
get it.
Put some seasoning in this.
Yeah, who made the questions?
Hold on, let me see.
That was obvious.
This is the
LeBron
first time we ever did this. Okay, even better.
This is way obvious.
Here we go.
LeBron.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This for the finale.
Yeah.
LeBron's, Kobe's accolades are seeming scoring dominance may be impressive, but LeBron's are. This is some bull. Get this Bleacher Report.
Hey.
Garbage. Bleacher Report.
Hey,
The Bleacher
it is what it
Report.
is.
Facts
It
over-
is.
It's facts over feelings, ain't it?
It's facts
Facts over
over feelings.
feelings.
I told
Facts
y'all
over
this.
feelings.
I'm
If
not
we
gonna-
going off
He's
facts,
mad.
that's the
He's
fact.
mad. He's big mad.
Jeremiah, are you mad?
Can I read? Can I read, please?
Big mad.
Thank you. Do you ever interrupt your mother when she reads? Don't interrupt Jeremiah.
You got a player?
Thank you. I'll debunk that another day, but this is gonna take too long.
Oh,
We gotta get to the nitty gritty.
Wow.
So this is the actual final one.
Shaking my head.
No, we got to. Who was the better player? This is for the tiebreaker. Who was the better player? Jordan or LeBron?
Ooh.
Jay Gore, you want to start it off? Let's get it.
I would love to. It's Michael Jordan.
Oh, thank God. Something.
It's Michael Jordan.
Be
and
unbiased.
it's Michael Jordan, and it's not even
Be
close.
Oh, shit.
Listen to the argument.
Michael Jordan has.
Be biased.
You can make an argument he's been more impactful, and I want to also say he has dominated his era like nobody has ever dominated their era before. In the 90s, Michael Jordan has basically stopped other great players, Hall of Famers, whatever, from winning a championship ring, while LeBron James, on the other hand, has helped other superstars, Hall of Famers win championships. Michael Jordan is better than LeBron because Michael Jordan, from day one, has been, doing things that nobody has ever seen before. The man scored 30 points per game for a career. I mean, what are we doing?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You ready? You ready?
Uh-oh,
You ready for your?
you ready?
It's not a rebuttal. It's just an opening statement. You can do whatever you want, but it's 1 minute for the opening statement. So here we go.
Uh-oh.
Let's get it.
What's your answer?
We got Team Jordan.
If this was me 3 years ago, I would be saying something completely different. Matter of fact, probably even 2 years ago, right? And from even now, I'll say Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player I think we've seen. However, greater and better are two totally different things. LeBron James is a better player than Michael Jordan.
Team Bron.
And with me saying this too, I am not a LeBron fan. LeBron is not even in my top 5 favorites. I used to be like Jeremiah. I used to be team hate LeBron at one point. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I preached in the beginning of this, it is facts over feelings, and I will bring up these facts soon. That's it.
All right, so we got Team Bron and Team Jordan. Finally, something that's different.
Thank
Now
God.
listen to the argument, John. We can't go be biased.
I got it.
Listen to the argument. It's about who made the better argument. That's what it's about.
Of course.
That's what we're doing, people. It's about who made the better argument,
But I mean-
not who y'all personally favor. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ghetto.
Anyways,
That's fine.
You ready for the rebuttal?
for sure.
Let's get it, Jay.
Like I said, you want to say better, greater. First of all, Michael Jordan is the better player than LeBron, and he is the greater player than LeBron, no matter how you want to slice it. As I was saying, this man scored 30 points per game for a career. And it's like when it comes to like actually impacting the game during the regular season, as a rookie, matter of fact, his rookie year, he scored 28 points per game. And it just elevated ever since then. when it comes to the playoffs, his game has actually elevated even more. When it came to the finals, his game elevated even more. LeBron James, when it comes to like finals and things like that, even not even the finals. If you just say like the playoffs, him being swept. When it came to the finals, him being swept, I think he was actually swept 3 times by like 3 different teams, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. Jordan has never lost in the finals. He never even took it to a Game 7.
Yeah, because there was no Game 7.
There was no Game 7. Jordan never allowed it to be a Game 7.
Correct.
When we talk about clutch, LeBron James is nowhere near clutch as Michael Jordan. You can't even name one clutch moment in a finals that LeBron James had. You can name a lot. You can name more times in the finals that Michael Jordan has had clutch moments. And like I said, LeBron James, don't get me wrong, he's a great player. He doesn't have a clutch gene. LeBron James, when it comes to clutch moments, he defers to other players, the likes of Ray Allen, the likes of Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? If you remember in that, I think 2020 finals, I want to say either Game 3 or Game 4. Might even been Game 5. I can't remember. All I know is when it came down to it, LeBron James was supposed to take over the game and take over the moment. He defers to Danny Green, who takes the shot from the 3 and misses.
Yeah.
Correct.
So,
That happened.
and mind you, they had on the Kobe Bryant jerseys.
Yep, blackout.
Now imagine if he would have made that. Everybody would have been looking at Danny Green a little bit different. Like, man, he really that guy. But hold on, this is LeBron James, this is your team, this is your moment, right? Why are you deferring to somebody lesser than? Michael Jordan, you never had to question that. When it came to actually closing out games, Michael Jordan did that. He was that killer. He had that killer mentality before Kobe ever had it. That's why Kobe Kobe had his game after Michael Jordan. He did everything that Michael Jordan did. When it came to, scoring the ball, shooting the ball, dunking the ball, Kobe copied everything that Michael Jordan did.
2 minutes.
You could make an argument that he actually made it better. All I'm saying is, when it comes to Michael Jordan, LeBron James is nowhere in that class. Michael Jordan is in a class of his own. He was undefeated in the finals. 6 MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, and I want to say he got the most trophies in NBA history. But all I know is this man had 10 scoring titles. LeBron only has 1 scoring title. So he's not as good when it comes to scoring the ball as Michael Jordan is. Michael Jordan was just great. I mean, it was really Michael Jordan really had no weakness. LeBron James had a lot of weaknesses from the 3. Free throw line, to be exact, because I think he's a career 75% free throw shooter. And he's in year 20, correct? Yep. You can make an argument that he's in year 20, you're supposed to get better at Now, Michael Jordan was a career 83, 84% free throw shooter, but that's still exceptional. A career 74, 75% free throw shooter is not exceptional. And you can make an argument he could have probably passed that record a long time ago if he had worked on his free throw shooting a long time ago, but he chose not to. So is that a strength or weakness? So all I gotta say is Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James, and it's not even close.
You want to look at the camera and say that? Look at the camera.
Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James, and it's not even close. Time.
All right, that's his time. Here you go, Ant. Your rebuttal. Let's get to it.
Calm down.
Before I say anything, I just want to say I am so sorry, Jamil Davis.
Right. Sorry for.
Okay. One thing I want to applaud you because you brought up some good points and you brought up some points that you proved my argument without me even speaking. Now, before I even say anything, I did in fact say Michael Jordan is the greatest player and LeBron is the better player. If you actually look up the difference between greatest and better, it's actually 2 different definitions. When I say greatest, that means Michael Jordan has more accomplishments than LeBron James. I feel like Michael Jordan is the more complete, greater player. Like I said, he got 10 scoring titles. He has a Defensive Player of the Year, which LeBron does not have. He has more things. He's 6-0 in the finals. Right, you're right. He is undefeated. He is the more complete, greatest player in the greatest player. I agree with that. Yeah. However, we are talking about individual players here, not teams, not everything they've won. You just came on here and said the most complete mess I think I've ever heard. You just said loud and proud that LeBron James barely has any clutch moments in the playoffs in general. What are you smoking on?
I said in the finals, sir.
Okay, in the finals. Regardless, clutch gene, you say he does not have a clutch gene. Well, this man, not even arguably, has the best game 6 possible against the Boston Celtics. We're not even going to talk about that. Then you – hold on, my bad. There's so many things to talk about. I know.
Drink some water.
My bad. Yeah.
You sure? I don't want you to down it. We don't need no depths on heated. We don't need no depths.
Oh, man.
No depths. No.
Okay. One thing about Michael Jordan fans, right, that I had to grow up learning is that I knew the 6-0 argument was going to get brought up with Michael Jordan, right? Correct. One, we are not going to sit up here and act like Michael Jordan did not get swept in the first and second round multiple times of his career. You guys want to talk about LeBron losing and him losing multiple times? We have to bring that same energy with Michael Jordan. It has been time. LeBron has lost two playoff series that wasn't in the finals. You want to know how many Michael Jordan lost? 4. 2 of them swept. He missed the playoffs more than LeBron James, but for a more complete team. The NBA Finals of 2018 hosted Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green as their big 3. Then the other hand, it hosted LeBron James, J.R. Smith, and Tristan Thompson. No, my bad. LeBron James, Kyle Korver, and Tristan Thompson. He carried these teams to the finals. And you want to talk about Michael Jordan's rookie year? Let's talk about young LeBron. Who teamed what? Look at that team, that Cleveland team he brought to the finals.
I'm like,
are we serious? That is a bunch of people who used to work at the airport and got fired because they didn't bring the suitcases on time. LeBron James is a better playmaker. Wait, Skip, let me accept the better things real quick. You want to talk about Michael Jordan has no weaknesses? Are you insane? Have you seen Michael Jordan's 3-point game when he entered the league and in the middle of the league? Matter of fact, last in the league too in his late years. And you want to bring up LeBron got no clutch genes in 2016 without Kyrie. That shot, I know you was referring to that shot. LeBron got the block. Without the block, Kyrie ain't getting no shot. There's no way we're discussing this right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. There is no way this is happening, saying LeBron is not clutch and he's not winning anything. He came back from 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors, the dynasty team.
Okay.
Michael Jordan has never went up against a team like the Golden State Warriors or the arguably he's went up against a team like the OKC team. I'm not going to disrespect Michael Jordan like that. But LeBron has gone against a 5-star stacked all-star team and has won a game against them. A game. He's won a game. While Michael Jordan, what is he doing without Scottie Pippen? We all know damn well he's not being 6-0 without Scottie. There is no way we are sitting up here and discussing this right now. LeBron James has won. What you said at his late age, he should become a better free throw shooter. What is LeBron? What was MJ doing in year 16? There was no year 16.
Damn.
What was MJ doing at this time period? Right. He was sitting down watching LeBron James becoming the better player over the years.
All right, well, that was impactful. Y'all can give y'all final 1-minute statements. Give y'all final 1 minute.
Let's hear it.
You ready, Jay?
I can go 10 minutes on this.
Let's get to it.
I'm about to put the nail in the casket and shed it.
Okay. Undertaker.
Okay.
You're right. Michael Jordan has never had to play against 4 Hall of Famers.
5.
Okay, 5 Hall of Famers, whatever. But you know what else Michael Jordan never had the luxury of having? just as many All-Stars as LeBron has had.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
LeBron has had Dwayne Wade. LeBron has had Chris Bosh. LeBron has had Ray Allen. LeBron has had Derrick Rose. LeBron has had Isaiah Thomas. LeBron has had J.R. Smith. LeBron has had Kevin Love. LeBron has had Shaq. LeBron has had all these All-Stars on his team, and you mean to tell me that Michael Jordan, who played 15 seasons, was able to accomplish more in less time with only one other All-Star on his team, which is Scottie Pippen? There's nothing else more to say. Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. It's not even close.
All right. Well, you heard that. Anthony, your final minute, your final statement.
Out of all those people you just named, how many people was in their prime? How many of those people was actually playing efficient basketball? You name Isaiah Thomas on his last legs. You name Derrick Rose after 20,000 injuries. You name Shaq when... What is Shaq? Why are we bringing up Cleveland? What? You're bringing up people that's nowhere near playing like how they were. Now, it would be understandable. Like you said, D. Wade. Now, that's right. D. Wade was... doing his thing.
His second stint, by the way.
Right, his second stint, right. But, we're obviously going to forget about, Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr. We're going to forget about Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying? We're going to ignore those people, right? We're going to ignore those amazing, great players, role players in that era because, we're going to shame LeBron for having all of this past talent players past their prime. That absolutely makes no sense. And then on top of that, too, LeBron was if not one of the first only players Michael Jordan do this, average 30, 40 points in the final series. 40 points.
All right, well.
And lost.
All right, well, okay. Y'all made y'all statements. We got to get this one. John, you want to give your judgment? You want me to?
Yeah, I'll just get my judgment out the way.
Make this quick, too.
Y'all both made great points. Bringing up, the losses. Y'all could have said more. I'm surprised.
Oh no, I could have.
Oh yeah,
wow. This would be a 20-minute.
Oh, you might do part 2.
You could do overtime right now.
Oh no, we had enough overtime.
Oh no.
Oh man,
no double. Go ahead.
I got overtime. But yeah, brought some good points. And I appreciate both sides of the arguments, and y'all made me move closer. But I still got to agree and side with LeBron. The things that he's doing, like I said, yes, the things that he's doing in today's game is still crazy because the man's like 38, he's still averaging 30 points in the game, like 27. Like he's been averaging 27, 7 and 7 like for the past 5 years now. So, and the thing about it, he's in year 20. People didn't even think about that. LeBron was like a scorer, but he broke the all-time scoring record, and no one even thought that was gonna break. I didn't think that was gonna break. And Kareem looking salty. Shaq talking about he could
just make sure that you're going with who made the better argument, not your own personal feelings.
Oh yes,
yeah, it can't be biased.
Yeah.
I don't want to be biased.
I'm keeping my stuff out of it.
I agree, but like I said, with Michael Jordan coming up, he did like 28. He had an MVP season as a rookie, which is insane. And we probably won't never see a player like Michael Jordan. And
We won't.
You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jordan, he was the most accomplished, like with all the awards because he won in college too. So he did some great things. And Michael Jordan, like I said, he's a great player. But that was a good standpoint you just said. Like Michael Jordan's a great player, but LeBron is the better player. And the only reason why LeBron even plays the way like he plays because today's generation of basketball is better than the 90s version of basketball. And I'm not lying. So
can I say one more thing?
Put his hand up. Okay.
Can I say? I'm sorry. Another argument I have against.
Oh hell no! You better make this.
No, it's quick. Okay. I promise. Against the Michael Jordan, LeBron James situation.
Part 2 for this.
LeBron has played arguably in 2 different eras, right?
Mm.
He's played with some sons that he played with their dads, right?
Yeah.
LeBron James is so smart, right? I can't really say this for Jordan. In his later years, he still tried playing the same. Is why his career ended, why he ended. Yeah. LeBron James is in year 20 because he developed 2 different play styles in 2 different eras.
Yep.
That's why he's still dominant to this day. We all know if LeBron stick to that young Miami and that Cleveland, and even post Miami went back to Cleveland, if he stick to that little play style, he will not be the same LeBron. We'll know he probably will even make it to year 20. But the fact that this man is 40 years old and is somehow better than 90%.
Hold on, we gotta get this over with.
90. He's still better than 90% of the NBA league at age of 40 is insane. So that's all I gotta say. The fact that he can develop two different sides
hold on.
and still be
Michael
this
Jordan,
great.
actually, if you remember that second three-peat, he had to change his game as well.
We'll be back with part 2.
Oh, we'll be back for part 2.
Wait a minute. I didn't get my judgment. Hold on.
Right, he didn't get
Before they play it.
We know what's
I'll put that extra 10 on them 20 with it. Hold on, real quick. Now I end it like this. Real quick.
Spit it
This
out.
is gonna keep getting louder.
music getting louder.
Wait a minute. Listen, like I said, Jay, you made a good argument. Anthony, you made a good argument. You made some good points. We probably have to do a part 2 to this because this is definitely, this is our first time ever doing this. And I gotta give it to you. I gotta give you the win. Not because Jay didn't make no good points, but he made better points. I don't agree with the LeBron thing. I still think Jordan's the better player, but he made the better points. So I gotta give it to Ant. Ant is the winner. Let's give a round of applause for Ant. We'll definitely do a part 2 to this. We'll do it right. This is our first time ever doing Prove It. It's been a rough draft. So, Ant, you're the winner this time, but maybe we can come back and do it again for part 2, Prove It. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jeremiah.
It's your boy Jay.
It's your boy Ant, aka Snag.
All right, see y'all next time. Keep tuning in to eat it.
All that.
Deuces.